Hey everybody, how we doing tonight? I just wanted to say, first off, thank you guys very, very much for all the support on the YouTube videos and my live streams. You guys are awesome. Whether you're tipping or you're just there, everything helps. And I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Basically, I did a video a while ago about making adjustments to your mods, and it really wasn't done properly. I was recently taught how to do it properly, and I wanted to share that with you. First off, I'm going to say, if you don't have the MFS, which is this little tool right here, if you don't have this, I highly suggest you stop the video now, go over to that tutorial. I tell you exactly where to get it and how to put your mods in there, how to put your maps in there so that they're separated, okay? And your mods are separated, so that all you have to do is click a button and then go load the game, and it will take you right to that map. So everything is separated. The other two things are 7-zip, Google 7-zip, download 7-zip, very, very simple installation, and Notepad++, okay? Two little plus symbols, all right? Very simple to download, quick and easy, harmless, painless. You need those. All right, so basically what I do when I go to these mod sites and I get a mod, I download it. All right, I want this mod. I see that it has a lot of recommendations. I'm very cautious. If I don't see that a lot of people have downloaded it and all that other kind of jazz, I'll look on different websites if I like a mod, and I'll see what they've said around. I don't just take the word of one mod site. I'll look around to different ones to make sure that there's no issues. There's no comments about issues about it, about being a virus or whatever. Normally, if it is, they take it down immediately. When it's in my downloads folder, what I like to do, I don't like to have a bunch of stuff in my downloads folder. So for my zip files for my mods for FS17, what I will do is I've created this folder. I work out of my D drive always, and I created this folder called mods that need to be checked. Okay, and I will drop that mod in here. All right, and once that mod is in here, then what I will do is usually I scan it when it's in my downloads folder. And what I mean by that is left click, right click, go up here, and I hit scan with Windows Defender. Okay, scan the file. The file is good. That's about the best I can do for now. Common sense in doing this will save you a lot of time and hassle with viruses. Okay. Then what I do is I put it in this folder. I will then take it to my test map. And this is the other thing that you need to watch. After you've watched MFS, I highly suggest at this point, if you haven't watched this video, do it now. And this is a part of a stream, so it's a little bit long. I think it's like 3 hours. Just watch the first 10-15 minutes of it. Okay? Mod review and proper installation. It will fill in the blanks here on the exact way that you should do this. That I highly recommend that you do this to save yourself hassle later. All right, so now I've done this. I've taken it over here to my test map, checked it out like I should. I want to put it in my main mod folder. This is my main mod folder. I can't even talk. For Coalborough. Okay, clicked on Coalborough. I hit the folder here. Boom, it pops up. These are all my mods for Coalborough right here. Okay. So this is where I want to put this mod. This is my idea. So what I do is I've made up another folder, and hopefully you guys know how to make up folders. You click on your drive that you want to do it in, right click over here, and you want to hit new folder, and then you name it, and then there it is. Double click on it and put in it what you want in it. So mine is called FS17 work folders. This is the only place that you work on your mods from, is your work folder. My last video, I had you working out of your mod folder. Not a good practice. It's not good practice to do that at all. So basically what you do is copy it from my mods that need to be checked folder. I paste it in here, and this is what you'll see is it will be sitting here as a zip file. Now what you're going to do is you're going to left click, right click, and you're going to see 7-zip right here. You're going to go over to the other window and you're going to click extract. Oh my goodness, having a hard time talking tonight. Extract to this right here, this folder. Basically what you're doing is you're unzipping the file. You're unzipping the zip folder and you're unzipping all the files that are in here, and you're creating another file. And they stay together in this folder. Okay? So now let's say I want to adjust something. All right, there's something that I need to adjust on this. So I immediately just double click on it, left double click, and I want to change the capacity, let's say. Okay, and these are simple adjustments that I'm teaching you, showing you, however you want to look at it. There are more complicated things. There are more videos out there about how to do things that are a little bit more complicated. This is pretty simple and basic stuff, all right? But there are a lot of people that don't know. So you want to look for the main XML file, okay? There is what they call a mod des or a mod description XML. That's not what you want. You want the one that basically lists the piece of equipment and then says XML after it, all right? This little notation or this little picture right here with this green look like a piece of paper and a pencil, that's Notepad++, okay? And this is what Notepad++ looks like. Double left click, and it brings up Notepad++, all right? Right here, it tells you Notepad++, okay? And in here, it's like, whoa, man, I don't even want to touch this stuff. It looks crazy. It's simple. It's easy, all right? And trust me, you're not, if you screw anything up or think you've screwed anything up, just hit the exit button, this one first, and it will ask you to save if you've messed up, and you hit no, and then you exit out and come back in and do it again. You know, put the mod back in, you know, double click on it again on the file and start over again. All right. Very, very simple if you think that you've messed up. Okay. So let's say right down through here, you look down through here, it's got the name, there's a bunch of other stuff, function and image. Then you get price. So if you want to change the price, just click right there, change the price. Whatever you want to change the price to, you can change it right there. Then if you want to go down to daily upkeep, change it right here. So I normally put my daily upkeep at 20 because I think that's plenty. $20 a day I think is more than enough for most of your equipment over a year's time, lifetime. I put that at 1,000. Okay, that's the lifetime, the duration of it, I guess, before it starts breaking down, or maybe that's the whole lifetime before it actually breaks down permanently if you don't fix it. I don't know exactly what that is. Doesn't really matter. I keep the daily at 20 and I'll pay attention to it. The other thing is this is a loading wagon and it has a speed limit. Okay, it's a Ford loading wagon. Oh, excuse me. With the rakes on the sides of it. You've seen me use it before. So this is the speed limit, and it's in kilometers. Normally I have things set at 25, which is actually 15 miles per hour. 25 kilometers, 15 miles per hour. This one I've set at 35, and then I'm going to go run it. I want it to be around 21 miles an hour, somewhere in that neighborhood. All right, now the other thing is capacity. But let's say sometimes capacity is hidden, and there's a lot of stuff wrote down in here. And maybe you don't want to go through it all. So what you can do is you go up here to this little box called search, and then the next selection right below it is find. Now, I've already looked for capacity before, so it shows the last thing that I looked for. If it was something else, excuse me, if it was something else, you just type it in here. All right, and basically what you want to see is you want to take a look at this. This is the direction that it's going to search. So it's going to go from this line down. That's what it means. That's why it says down right here. So you hit find next, and it's going to go down and look for the word capacity. Now it's hidden underneath this box. So we'll move the box out of the way, and there it is, capacity. I have it set at 200,000. This is where I want it. If you want to change the capacity, this is where you do it. Okay. This is the fill units of this, and it says capacity. So now that I've made my adjustment on my capacity, okay, I want to exit out of this. And what you're going to see is when you load this mod in here to Notepad++, you're going to have a little blue symbol right here. Okay. It's going to look like this. All right. This one here. As soon as you highlight something and you change something, it turns to red. It's letting you know, hey, you didn't save this yet. So go to this one, the blue one, where it says save. This is what I do. Click it one time. Now it turned that to blue. Now that file is saved. Okay. The adjustments have been made. So basically what you want to do is hit your red X. Boom. That takes it out of Notepad++. Do not leave those in there and then close Notepad++ because the file literally stays in there. It will run through on the mod, like you can take the mod and load it up, zip it back up and load it back up into your mods folder. It will work. It's not good practice. Delete it out of here first and then close Notepad++. Now, here we are back at the work folder. Now we want to zip this folder back up. So you go up to the top, left click on it when it's highlighted, hold down your shift button, and then look for your down arrow while you're holding down shift. A lot of you know this. It will highlight all of those at once. Now that they're highlighted, right click on it, and you're going to look at 7-zip. You're going to come over here to this box, and you're going to hit add to archive. And basically what that's going to do is it's going to bring it up and it's going to tell you, okay, this is what we're going to add to archive. This is what it says. You can study all this other stuff and everything has a reason why it's here. But the main thing that I look at is zip. I want this to say zip because that's what I want to do is zip it back up. And I hit OK. Now it's going to do that. So I want to look for the zip file and it's very easy to find it. Sometimes it's at top, sometimes it's on the bottom, sometimes it's in the middle. Okay, this one is right here. So now I have re-zipped this new folder up. And what I want to do is let's say that first off that it wasn't over here in my map. I knew the adjustments that I wanted to make before I put it in my map. Now I want to load it in there. Or it's already in here. I didn't like what it looked like. I didn't like how much it cost. Whatever the case may be that I changed, I want to replace it. Okay, so either way, I'm going to right click on it right now and I'm going to go down to cut. And when I click cut, what it's going to do is when I take it over to my main mods folder, I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to hit paste. And exactly when I hit paste, it's going to cut it out of the left folder over here, out of my work folder. And I see I'm pointing here in the camera so like you guys can see. Like you're standing right next to me in it. Oh my goodness. So anyways, you hit cut over here and then you right click over here and you hit paste. And it's going to say, hey man, there's already one here. Do you want to replace it? And you click that little box and say, yes, I want to replace it. So now the updated version is right here. This is your mod folder. You've done nothing but replace what was in here before. That's it. You add to a mod folder, you take away from a mod folder. That's all that you should do in a mod folder, in your main mods folder. Okay. Now we're back over here in the work folder. I hit the back button. That's it. That file will stay like that. I don't change that file. I don't want to rezip anything. The main thing is, that's very important is the fact that you have your original mods right here. These will always be original. Don't replace them with the updated version. You have those in your mod folder. Okay? You know what you've done. You know what you've updated. These are the original. I leave these original. So I always have the original zip file in here. Okay? If I need to do any adjustments, this is where I do those adjustments at. All right? And then I will cut them, do the process that I just did and bring them over here. That is the very basics for doing adjustments to your equipment and the proper way to go into the folder, extract the files, make the adjustments, rezip the folder back up, and add it to your main mods folder. All right. I took down my other tutorial because it just wasn't right. And it wasn't the proper way to do it. And I wasn't happy with it. So that's why I've done this one. I hope this has helped you guys. If you have any questions, please leave those down in the comments. If you liked what I've done here, please leave me a like to let me know that, I did a good job. If I didn't, let me know. Click the dislike button. It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I will try to figure out what I did wrong. And if you know, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, if you guys want to get in touch with me ever, another good place is, I use Twitter and Facebook just to let you guys know what's going on with me. I will check those every now and again. The main place to get me is on Twitch in the Whisper. I'm always watching a Twitch video, a Twitch live stream at some point during the day. Whisper me. It's okay if you tweet me. That's fine. Eventually, I'll check it. All right. But normally, it's either a response to a video, a comment in a video, or on a Twitch Whisper. Okay. Please have a good rest of your day. Peace.